We are back. We are back. We are back. Let me just make sure everything is up to snuff. Everything is up to order. Hold on a minute, I gotta do some silly stuff here. Because for whatever reason, NR2003 does not like my... Oh boy. Something is a little bit broken. Okay. Trying to get this all calibrated. For whatever reason, it does not want to calibrate. Oh my god. You get controller ASMR. So I'm trying to calibrate it. I don't know why it's not calibrating. I don't know why it doesn't want to calibrate this. Steering left. Throttle. I don't know why it doesn't want to do this. But apparently it doesn't want to. Alright, we're having technical issues. As per usual on Monday nights. Well, this race is Dover, and by my testing, it's probably a happy medium between there might be some wrecks, it might be a clean race, but it's going to be a good race. Alright, hopefully... Oh, Monday. Monday is a fucking fun day. You don't want to know why? Because... Okay, well, you know what? We'll just... Okay, we'll just do that. Okay, whatever. We're fine. I'll just do that because I'm not actually racing. I don't know why it wants to be stupid like that, but it is. Okay, now we can look and see if everyone's up to snuff. Everyone's up to... Everyone's up to things. Well, we're going to start here in a moment. I'm just making sure that everything's working. Everything's not going to be poop on me. So... yeah, I think the 42 is going to look a little weird this race, but don't worry about it. Troll face. Okay. I'll go to Dover. We go to Dover.
Drivers, to your car.
Alright, we'll stare at the track here for a little bit. It's a nice racetrack. Don't worry about the very high quality cars in the background. It's a Cybertruck. It's the new Cybertruck.
Drivers, to your cars.
Well, the 14 may have been right about this. That this is his race because he's starting on pole. Interesting. I'm gonna go through. I can see some of the new paint schemes. A lot of the M-code guys starting outside of the top 10.
Yo, this is my fucking race, I'm telling you.
Let's just hope you don't.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pop in here for a brief little bit to tell everyone 14's gonna fucking wreck all of you and win.
Oh yeah, here's the wonderful 42 car. I think I downloaded the wrong scheme when I was. I downloaded the wrong scheme. But don't worry about that. We'll either keep that or fix that. That depends on how many people actually like that. And the new competitor Village got his work cut out for him starting in the back, and the 43 car starting dead last. Hope a commentator joins me here soon. Where is that 37? Ah, yeah. Well, if we've seen anything over the season, and we've learned, it means that the starting position doesn't matter. It matters about the skill, being able to get through the wrecks. So there goes the pace car off the corner onto pit road. Into the start zone, and here they go. Green flag at Dover. Gets a nice jump, the 97 right on his rear bumper. Looking to the inside, 14 holds the high side. Coming off corner number 1 of the first lap, it's going to be the 14 that leads there, but the 97 to the inside. They are 3 wide for second. That 17 is oh so close to that 33's bumper. You just gotta be careful. Unrealistic speeds? I don't know. I didn't watch the Dover race yesterday. Is 185 miles an hour at Dover unrealistic? Last I remember, it was somewhere between, like 170 and 160. That was normal. I haven't watched a Dover race in a while. Somewhat accurate, at least. Not ridiculous 200 miles an hour points. Some of the wide action back there. You see that 37 has moved up quite a bit from his original starting spot. And cars are clipping inside one another, I think. I don't know. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. Yeah, cars are seemingly clipping inside one another. I'm not sure why that's happening. I guess the BSBL safety teams have figured out a way to let cars move inside one another and not make contact. Maybe that's a new safety feature they introduced recently. Multi-time winners back there in the rear, they've been kind of on and off this season. Back at the front, it's still the 97. The 76, who actually left the Knoxville Raceway with the points lead of, ironically, 76 points, is up into 5th place, and the 22, his closest competitor, is back there in the rear. So he's looking to try to have another great points day here. Oh, there they go. There's a wreck. Oh, the 52. Into it as the caution comes out for the first time here at Dover. Looks like the 12 and the 54 have been caught up in it as well. So let's watch the pit cycle before anything. It looked like it was just a classic case of Dover. Dover being Dover. Let me, screen share there. So the 52 on pit road, looks like the 99 may have gotten involved in it as well. We'll have to check over the footage. Oh wow. So contact on pit road clearly happening. Oh boy. Well, so we have a blockage on pit road. Okay. I don't know. Pit road is very narrow here at Dover, so they tend to do weird things. But let's look at what happened here between the 52, 54, and the 12. Looks like, yeah, it's just a classic case of the 54 got off of pit road and or off the top of the track. But something happens here with the 99. 9. I think it may have been a product of the field slowing up and he just hit someone in the rear end a little too hard. Okay. So clearly cars with collision issues. I'm not sure what's happening. Maybe it's the racetrack that's... You know, I think what's happened is that ever since Hendrick finished 1, 2, 3, 4 in the real race yesterday, it's opened up a vortex of strangeness over this series. And now, like, cars are going inside of each other. It's all very, very strange, and I think it's, I blame it on Omega Mart lemons, honestly. Honestly, the lemons are really, well, for the 14 car, not looking good. Started on poles already back in 23rd, but he's still got a lot of time to catch back up to the front of the field. Apparently the 21 is a lap down, was fixing his car, and so the 99, 52 are the 2 cars out of this race so far. Here comes a 21 coming back up to catch up to the field. As here we go, they're gonna hit the Geico restart zone. Whoa, that 21's cheating! What is he doing? Well, he's a lapped driver. I don't think it matters too much, but... Here comes the 15, and trying to look to the inside of the 17 for the lead. So 15 takes advantage of a beautiful restart for him as he gets to the lead. They're going to go around that lapped car of the 21, who probably has quite a bit of damage. Ooh, and they're going to make it 3 wide. But they're going to come off it fine. The 15 maintains the lead as they get 3 wide behind him. They are oh so close, racing behind for 4th place. That lap to 21 is going to make things very difficult for the leaders trying to get by. Trying to pull away from the 17. Got a little bit of work to do. 15 is just ever so slightly faster that lap. As they continue to jockey for positions behind the leader. Battle for second going on right now. Two-car looking on the 17. Back off. See now the laps of the leaders are all evening out as we got some guys headed to the pit road. The 17 was one of the leaders that headed to pit road. Now here comes the 76. Battle for right now is second. Now is the lead as the 15 into the apron. He was trying to head to pit road. And so was the 20. Oh, and they make contact. I don't think that's going to be a caution. And it won't be. But just insanity on drivers trying to get to pit road. And then they're just going to be even more insane as they make contact. Oh man, what happened there? Oh, now there's going to be a caution. Oh boy. This is going to shake things up big time, I believe. Or is there no caution? Oh no, there is a caution. 73 clearly had a problem with the 22 and he just took him out. Shades of Gateway. We'll go on board the 73 here. Wow. Guess they didn't like each other. How about on board the 01? They really did not like each other. So a number of drivers are going to be the 73 and the 22 both out of this race, and it's going to be interesting to see who the leader is after all this. There's going to be a lot to sort out here. So right now the 48 is the first car lining up behind the pace car. Not sure if he's the leader. A lot of interesting information. So, I believe the 00 is leading? So our leaderboard says that the 00 is going to be the leader, followed by the 33, the 8, then the 3, and then the 13 rounds out the top 5. This is going to be a very interesting restart. I'm not sure how it got all messed up like this, but this is going to be a very interesting restart. There's a lot of cars that got trapped a lap down after that incident. A lot of competitive cars, too. The 15 was the leader coming on that cycle, but now he's going to be on the very tail end of the lead lap. Saw the 97 was up there. Now he's going to be 17th, a lap down. Pole sitter in the 14 all the way down to 26th. And the 23 is the only car 2 laps down currently. We saw the 19 and the 20 have an incident coming to pit road the last time by. So yeah, more lapped down drivers than there are drivers on the lead lap. That's what'll happen when a caution comes out during a pit cycle. Gonna have a very interesting restart here as the 00 will lead them back to the green. The 48 will be the control car, but it'll be the 00, the 33, the 8, 3, and 13 are the top 5. 24, 01, 43, 6, and 89 round out your top 10 as we go racing again at Dover. All clean off the first lap of the restart. 00 still leading, waiting for one of these drivers to make a move to the inside. It looks like the 01 will make that move to the inside. He's the first lead lap car to do so, and he's going to be following these lap cars all the way by the 00. But here comes the 33 looking to the inside as well. Boy, that inside line really works. The 00 to 01, they will battle it out for the lead. Coming off the corner that time, the 01 led. And he will fully take the lead. Now the 33 takes second away from the 0. Again, drivers clipping inside of one another. We're not sure what's causing this issue, but rest assured that whichever eldritch demons are causing the cars clipping inside one another issue, they will be exterminated for the next race. The elder gods that will... Elder gods will not tamper with another race after today, I promise you that. As the 0-1 now starting to put drivers a lap down. 37 gonna battle back on the inside, looking to stay on the lead lap. He is not gonna give up easily to try to get that lap back. He's very persistent. Trying to use the strange properties of Dover Raceway to merge inside the 0-1 and try to get his lap back. So you get a nice wide view of this racetrack. See the 33 and trying to pass the 37. 33 heads to pit road. One of the first leaders to do so. So we have a whole pack of drivers here, bunched up together. Now, woo. That's something you got to watch out for with Dover. Is drivers will come to pit road from the top lane of the racetrack. Oh, and now we got a crash. The 5 car gets into it. The 00 who led on the restart gets into it. The 54, the 44, the 9 car into the air. And the 14 involved as well, the 6, the 21. The 9 car into the air. I don't know if the 37 got involved, but that happened. Oh, and the 41. Acting very special. And the I don't know what the 12 car and the 41 are doing, but they are talking it out, I guess. It's very wild scenes here at Dover. The big one at Dover claims a number of cars, as it looks like the 33 might be leading. It's going to be hard to tell. It's going to be hard to clean up this mess, but let's go back to where it started. Looks like it starts off turn 2, just like it started last time. Just like it started last time, they just get up off the corner, and there's just not enough room for these cars to go. 00 looked like he had it missed. The 89 car was involved, but it looks like he gets by, but that 9 car, guys, into the air, gets caught on the catch fence. And flipping over down the racetrack, reminiscent of Joey Logano's turn 3 flip here back in 2009, and he's just rolling, rolling, rolling down onto the apron. And they say Dover is a self-cleaning racetrack. It cleaned itself up that time. Off the wall, look what it happening in front of him, and then just nowhere for him to go. You're on the high side at Dover, and it sounded to me like there was actually contact behind the 14 as well. And that 9 car. He looked like he had it missed, too. He was behind everything. number of drivers taken out in that incident. The 17, the 15, the 17 who were leading this race. The 5 car, the 9 car, they were all up there, but now it looks to me, the leaderboard states that the 01 is leading this race. And behind him, the 43, 24, 89, and 13 are all your top 5. Followed by the 18. So 6 cars restarting on the lead lap at Dover as we just cross halfway. We're going to be restarting with 49 laps to go, and a handful of and more cars are a lap down than there are on the lead lap. But still, an interesting race can form from this as we hit the green flag in the restart zone. Very slow on the restart. As the leaders get down to the bottom instantly, here comes the 43 looking to the inside, going to make it 3 wide. Adorable Jackson looking to lead some of his first laps of the season. He's been consistent, but he hasn't been able to lead the laps that a lot of these top drivers have in the standings, and now he's looking to try to do just that. He's one of the few cars without any damage in this field. The 01 headed to pit road that time. Coming into today, the 43 had only led 4 laps prior to this race. He's going to double, triple, probably quadruple that in this race alone. The guys who are going to suffer in the standings because of this race, the 22 out of this race was second in points. The 11 was third in points. He's going to DNF in this race as well. The 73 was 7th in points. The 17 also DNF'd. He was 5th in points. But one driver who is at the top of the standings and hasn't DNF'd and has mostly stayed out of trouble is the 76 car. His car looks pretty clean. He's 15th, a lap down. Probably a lap down, caught on the pit cycle under caution. But this is all he has to do now. With a lot of the top points contenders, he can just cruise to a top 15, top 20 finish, gain some good points. While these guys who are lower in the standings, desperate for a win to try to get some of those crucial chase bonus points. Even though we're not halfway through the regular season yet, drivers still looking to gain wins, gain crucial bonus points. Yeah, the 37 is 26th, 3 laps down. I believe he's on pit road as we speak. Yes, he is. He's coming off pit road. And a handful of drivers who were competitive. We saw the 00 who was leading on that last restart. His car in shambles, 17th. 19, 14, you gotta feel bad for the 14. He said it was his race before the race started, and now he sits 24th, 2 laps down. The entire Stewart-Haas gang has not had a favorable season. Not a single one of them sits inside the top 20 in points. The highest runner out of them so far today is the 4 car, who's currently on pit road in 17th. You gotta think, when is their big break coming? It's gotta happen eventually. one of them. Here's one of the guys who's looking for a big break. He's already doubled his laps led. Maybe it's that U.S. Air Force paint scheme, that beautiful paint scheme. Maybe that's what's helping him to a win. To hopefully win today. As it stands, only 5 cars on the lead lap. Make it 4 if the 2 car comes to pit. Make it 3. Behind them, it's a battle. And the 43 got into the wall. I believe he tried to pit. But something happened. So it seems like the curse of Gateway is affecting this race. Seems some very strange occurrences happening in today's race. 43 does get to pit road. A reminder, he started dead last. Look at that 97. He was running to the top 10 earlier, and that car is looking like it's about ready to go to a scrapyard, but he's still running out there. He's 21st, 2 laps down. Gets off pit road, but I believe it's the 0-1 currently leading. So perhaps that pit road mishap from the 43 may have cost him the lead. But he's still running up inside the top 5. About 10 seconds back. Perhaps he's on an alternative pit strategy than everybody else. We did see him come to pit a lot later than a lot of the other guys did. And the 0-1 comes to pit. Now the 89 comes to pit as well. So the 18 takes over the lead. That 18's been very quiet this season. Hasn't done a whole lot. He's been very quiet. He's led a lot of laps. He's led 56. 4th in standings, but he hasn't been the type of flashy driver you'd expect for someone in the top 5 in points. Just been kind of running his own races. Boy, that 0-1 was coming up onto the off of pit road in a hurry. Less than 30 laps to go now as the 18 car leads at Dover. It's been a wild race so far, but they're spread out now. Hopefully we don't see another large wreck. That 42 car. Interesting story on the paint scheme on that car. So They were getting ready to bring their McDonald's scheme down to the racetrack for this week. They had it all ready. And something happened. I guess Dover happened, and it magically disappeared off the car, so they basically had to take a blank car with nothing on it, and they just kind of drew. They just kind of drew out what they wanted that sponsor to look like. So that's the story of why that looks very un-Ganassi-like. That's his teammate now, behind him. That beautiful livery. How about that unsponsored 13? Obviously, he joined the season a little bit late. Got everything up to spec. The only thing he didn't find was sponsors, but right now he's showing maybe he doesn't need them. He's running in second. And he's had 2 top 10 finishes already this season in just 3 races. My question is, which of these top 3 is going to head to pit road first? What strategy are they going to pull? The 24 we see heads to pit road. He was a long ways back from the leaders, so I don't think he was ever going to be in contention. But now we have this main group of 3 drivers, the 18, the 13, and the 43. Is now we see the 18 pull down into pit road. The 13 will follow. So the 43 inherits the lead. And, okay. This is not Formula 1. We do not need to wave to the pit crew every single time we pass by the pit road. So 43 gonna take right side tires. He'll do left sides as well. Perhaps one more pit stop to make. It's 0-1 currently leading. But we assume it won't be for long as he's off the books strategy. He has to make another pit stop here. Here comes that pit stop. So, he peels off pit road. The 18 comes off of pit road, and now the 13 can see that 18 out his windshield, and we're sure that the 18 can see the 13 out of his rear windshield. The 18 now sandwiched between the Ganassi lap for the 18, a 2076. For this 13, it was a 2063. Still leading, still gaining on the leader, the 18, but not as much as you'd like. And now this is going to get real interesting. He's caught up in a big pack of cars. Gotta wonder where everyone's stance is on fuel. As the 24 has overtaken the 43 on pit road, has moved into third. We saw him win the exhibition race yesterday. Maybe that will give him the momentum to win this race, as here comes the 18. Looking to the inside of the 42. As the 13 continues to gain time on the 18. Looking to try to clear the 42. Coming to 10 laps to go. We might be in for a great finish here, folks. 13 down inside 0.8 of a second, as here comes the one car trying to unlap himself in the event of a caution. And that's going to give the 13 a ton of time to work with. So the one car unlaps himself, the 42 trying to do the same. And the 13 down to within half a second. 9 to go. .42 coming to pit road. That might have slowed 13 down just a smidge. Oh yeah, it slowed him down a lot. 18 ran a 2095, 13 ran a 2161. That slowed him down a ton. But you can see the other lapped cars putting up no resistance to the leaders. Because that 13 really got hurt by that lapped car coming. Where does everyone stand on fuel? Coming to 6 laps to go. If your goal is fuel strategy, you have to reap what you sow at this point. There's no going back. 18 got a little slowed up there. 5 laps to go as a 13 is once again close. The 24 has pit. Lapped car of the 12 gets out of the way. 4 to go. If either of these two run out, the 43 car is 12 seconds back in third. 33 car coming up out of the track. Be careful. Here comes the 18 and the 13 to pit road. They both pit. And now the 43 car leading. They couldn't make it on gas. And the 13 again into the wall. Again, just confusion on pit road for the 43. So now the battle going to be between the 13 and the 18. They get off of pit road, bumper to bumper. This will probably be the race for the win. Unless the 01 car can make it on fuel. We forgot all about him. We're Where's the 0-1? Here he is. The white flag is out as the 18 leads them back. Confusing race, but it just seems like that's been the norm. The 18 coming off the final corner. Yeet Beat wins his first race of the season at Dover. Mickey Murs coming home second. The 0-1 on an alternative strategy comes home third. Behind them, the 89 of Village, a top 5 in his very first start. The 24 comes home 5th. The 43 6th. And the final car on the lead lap is the 2 car, finishing 7th. Rounding out the top 10, the 8 car of Polar finishing 8th. The 9, the number 1 car finishing 9th. And the 33 rounding out the top 10. So that was Dover. Again, the pit road just seems to have a magnetic pull to it. I'm not sure what is happening with that. But next race is the Coke 600 at Charlotte. So that's going to be a fun race. It's going to be one of the longest races of the season. It's going to be interesting to tune in, and we hope that it doesn't go like this race where it just stunk. But thank you for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern for the Coca-Cola 600. Have a good one.